Hello and welcome, Soaring Souls. Thanks for joining. I'm Marie, fellow yogi and teacher, and today I'm excited to bring to you a trauma-informed yoga class about yin for grounding. This is a great class for anyone that wants to experience a little bit of grounding in a slow flow. Join me in child's pose. So with the knees spread wide and maybe the heels, the toes together if that feels good, sink the hips back and reach the arms high up overhead or maybe down by the feet if that feels good. Whatever is best for your body. We're going to ground and root, noticing the sensation of the toes touching, if they're touching the back. If they're not, maybe the fingers can touch, the pointer and the thumb can touch in the front, noticing the sensation of the fingers and the thumbs. Maybe noticing the sensation of the nose or forehead on the mat. Noticing the elbows in the mat, the knees in the mat. Noticing the sensation of the pressure of the legs into the mat on the ground. Any of the contact points of the body. Just fine-tuning our awareness to the connectedness, the rootedness, the groundedness. Reminding us that we can ground at any point just by slowing the breath and focusing on the present. Maybe the present is as simple as noticing the touching the fingers or the touching of the ground below us. So inhaling, big gentle breath, filling the belly, filling the lungs. Slowly inhaling all the way to the top. And exhale out the mouth, releasing anything that no longer serves. Frustrations, anything you're coming with today. Just let it go. And inhaling self-love. And exhaling self-judgments. Releasing them. Inhaling love and strength, self-strength. Say, I am strong. Exhale away. Shame is not yours. Inhaling self-love. Exhaling, letting the love emanate, radiate outside of you. So when you're ready, bringing a little bit of movement into the fingertips and toes. Just kind of waking up a second since we were still there. And then we'll start to walk the hands over to the right side of the mat. And let the head settle back down, taking a little stretch, breathing into that side body. If that feels right to you. And then we'll exhale back to center, slowly walking the hands. And inhale, long spine. And exhale, invitation to walk the hands to the left side. Taking nice, enjoyable stretch through the side body and shoulder blade. Breathing into it. Releasing tension with the exhale, walking the hands back. Slowly walk the hands up, sitting up into a kneeling position. And we'll extend one leg long and the other can tuck into the thigh, or if you like to do both legs at the same time, you can. And then we'll inhale, reach the arms nice and tall. Pivoting the belly towards that right leg. Exhale, fold over. So keeping the spine nice and tall and folding to where it feels like a good stretch to us. In this moment, letting the body know that it's safe to release and relax, that it's in good hands, loving, self-loving hands, and that we don't ever have to push our body beyond what is comfortable. So always staying in that sweet spot of stretch and release and relaxation, and never over pushing ourselves. So listening to our body and giving it exactly what it needs. So now we'll pivot open if you'd like. If it feels good to you, you're welcome to bring your ear towards the knee, the gaze towards the sky. Maybe the left arm could go up overhead, maybe a little bit of movement. Maybe exhaling it back and inhaling it forward if that feels good. And then bringing it back to center. Inhale to rise, and we'll switch feet. Inhaling tall, pivoting that belly towards that left leg. Long spine. Exhale, fold, reach towards the toes. The hands can reach the leg wherever feels right. Never pushing beyond our body's comfort. Giving the body exactly what it needs, and self-love, listening to and honoring, breathing into tension, noticing it. Exhale, letting it go, encouraging it to relax. There's no need for fight or flight here. Your body is safe in your hands. And then opening up towards the sky if that feels good to you. Bring the ear towards the knee, side body towards the leg, or maybe reaching that right arm up overhead. And maybe taking some of that movement if it feels good. Inhaling it high, exhaling it low. Letting my words be mere suggestion that this is your journey, your body, your practice, and it can look however your body needs. Next, we'll bring the soles of the feet together. We'll wrap the fingers on the toes if that feels right. Engaging the glutes, sending the knees away, maybe taking a little butterfly, imagining you're fluttering around a beautiful floral field in sunshine, blue sky, perfect puffy clouds above. And you're just a butterfly touching down from this flower to that flower, right? And bring the heart space forward, and maybe holding the elbows back, looking forward, opening the heart. And exhale back to a tall spine. And we will come to our backs. If you have a bolster or even a little pillow, it would be great for this pose. So I encourage you to grab it now. Letting it be just under the heart space. And letting the head lay back, kind of decompressing the neck, not looking side to side here, to protect the neck, but laying so the heart is open and the neck is relaxed. For those that don't have a pillow, we'd just bring the hands just outside of the hips here, with the elbows behind the shoulders, and then bring the heart space high, and then let the neck hang back. Enjoying the decompression of the spine, the neck. And then we don't want to lift the head here. We want to lower the body down. So if we have a pillow under, releasing the pillow. Otherwise, just lowering the elbows down if we don't have a pillow, until our head's all the way to the mat. The knees up with the feet flat on the earth. And let the knees go to the right with arms wide, looking over the left shoulder. You're welcome to close your eyes or keep a soft gaze. And then just breathe gratitude for the body. Gratitude for everything it could do today. Gratitude for this present moment, for the gift of yoga, being able to connect in a positive way with the body, mind, and breath. And then we'll bring the legs to the opposite side and the gaze to the opposite side. Now recline twist on the other way, on the other side. So inhaling gratitude for the body, gratitude for the mind, gratitude for the spirit, for the intention to practice and the follow through, the promise to the self of caring and loving action, and the action of doing the thing, taking care of you, loving you in all the ways that you are absolutely worthy of being loved. Bringing the knees wide, and then the arms maybe up overhead, maybe in a cactus arms, letting the weight of gravity open the shoulders and hips. More self-love, breathing self-love deep into the belly. Knowing that you are not your past and you are not your future. You are in this present moment, and you are beautiful, you are worthy. You are worthy of all divine goodness, love, care, however that shows in your life. And sometimes it shows through ourselves, and we have to lean into ourselves as our caretakers. Sometimes we don't have someone that we can lean on, and we have to be there for ourselves, tapping into our higher selves, the power greater than us, that we are inherently, divinely worthy of receiving strength, love, and inner peace from knowing that we can harness this at any time. Extending the legs long and reaching the arms down by the sides with the palms facing up to receive. Maybe the shoulders shimmy behind, lifting the heart space. Maybe extending the toes long, the heels long, lifting the head long, before relaxing everything into the mat. And then noticing if we're holding any tension in the scalp, releasing any tension in the head, all along the hairline from the top to the bottom, releasing any tension through the forehead. Noticing if we're holding tension in the eyebrows. See if we can encourage relaxation there and through the temples. And noticing any tension through the cheeks, inviting relaxation there. Or releasing any tension being held in the jaw, and the tongue, and the lips. Releasing any tension being held in the neck, relaxing the muscles, releasing and relaxing, letting go of tension through the back of the neck, from the base of the skull all the way down to the shoulders, down the sides of the neck, down the tops of the shoulders, and down the arms. Releasing any tension through the biceps and triceps, the tops of the arms, the forearms, the wrists, anything around the elbows, any tension in the wrists, palms of the hands, and each fingertip. Releasing any tension, letting it go. Coming back to the shoulders, releasing tension in the back shoulder blades and the front shoulders. Underneath the underarms, releasing tension there. Releasing tension through the side body. Relaxing the torso, the front and the back, the belly, all of the spinal muscles. Releasing the hips. Relaxing the side hips, the back hips, the low back, the glutes. Releasing any tension through the inner hips, the thighs, the hip creases, quads. Releasing tension. Is there anything being held there? Letting it go. Letting go of any tension being held in the hamstrings. Noticing all along the back sides of the legs. If there's anything else that we're holding on to, letting it go. Releasing anything that's holding on to tension in the knees, around the kneecaps. Releasing the muscles in the calves and the shins and the ankles. Releasing anything there. Relaxing the tops of the feet, the bottoms of the feet, the heels, the arches, the balls of the feet, each individual toe. Releasing, noticing if there's anything to let go of, letting it go. Breathing in love, self-love, strength, and contentment. And then coming into our intention. It was been intentionally woven through our practice, but verbalizing it through a mantra for our final resting pose. So I invite you to practice this mantra in your mind. It has been scientifically studied and shown that when we repeat positive phrases in our mind multiple times, that we actually rewire and reconstruct parts of our brain to believe these things and to start to behave in ways that show that the mind is believing these things. Letting go of things that are no longer serving us, and by making room for things that truly do serve us now. We can let go of coping mechanisms of the past, and we can insert in place these positive actions in the mind. So I invite you to repeat, I am strong. I am present. I am grounded. I am strong. I am present. I am grounded. Bringing some movement to the fingertips and toes, little swirls to the ankles and wrists, maybe pointing the toes together and apart, maybe reaching the arms up overhead, stretching long top to bottom, taking whatever stretches feel good to you. Maybe it's side to side like a crescent moon or a banana shape. Or maybe it's bringing the knees into the belly and giving yourself a big hug. Whatever feels good. Taking that for yourself, and then meeting me with your knees tucked in, and then we'll roll to our side in like a fetal position, planting the top hand on the mat or on the earth, pressing up with an inhale, coming slowly to rise into a comfortable seated position of choice. So that's just one way to get up from laying to seated gently. Whatever way feels best to you is perfectly fine. Then bringing the hands to heart center. I invite you to inhale the largest inhale you've taken all practice, and then on the exhale, it'll go and long and draw it out. And I invite you to just enjoy the vibration that you create within your body and follow it as the meditation, just noticing as it draws out and following it to the very end. All right, when you're ready, we'll inhale big, if you'd like. Otherwise, just inhale and exhale. Inhaling large. The good and the light within me recognizes and honors the good and the light within you. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste. Thank you again for practicing with me and for trusting me to bring you through a flow of bodily movement that I hope has been so beneficial for you. And if it has helped you, please consider sharing it with a friend. Thanks so much. Have a great rest of your day. Namaste.